would you blow me? What's going on, everybody? It's time to talk about it. Let me get my chat up here.
Did you brain fart, Tommy?
Where am I getting a second? Oh, you know why I'm hearing a second one? What a fucking dumbass I am. Hold on a minute. This is my first time there, folks. I'm sorry. Holy fuck, man. I got to stop doing shit when I'm stoned.
Rookie.
That was a rookie, Mark. Holy shit. Holy cow. Hell yeah. It's that white rhino. I'm telling you. It's the white rhino. He's coming to attack me. You saying hello to people out there? I'm just fucking setting up here. All right. Vaping with Nikki B. Bout. What is happening? Gorgeous Gorilla Gaming. What is happening? Thomas Hall. What is going on? Hitman. Spike Vape in the house. Church. What is happening? Jennifer Boyer. Here's a big heart for you, Mama. Thank you for joining us. Send one over to JD for me and the grandbaby. Rufini's. Randy. What is happening, my brother? We also have Tony Lord, my brother. What is happening? I think we're caught up for now. I don't know. I see an arrow. I see an arrow. I see an arrow. I think we are all caught up. I think. Yeah, there was some weakness going on there for sure. Damn right. Great Wabowski. What is going on, my brother?
Red reviews. What is up, brother? I miss your face, dude.
Fuck yeah. What is happening? Anyways, people, welcome. It is Thursday night. It's time to talk about it. And we got some things. Slave for Red. What is happening, brother? Been MIA. Good to see y'all. Hope everyone is doing good. Dude, we got to get you to pop on here. That would be fucking awesome. Ashley Davis Brown.
Dude,
for you, baby.
I fucking love that guy. Fucking
Steve
love
is
that
an
guy.
awesome dude, man, for sure. Randall Hayes, what is going on, my brother? 808, Kevin K. Aloha, my brother. Thank you for joining us. Hell yeah, there, Slave, man. Steve, it is awesome to see you around, man. I've been looking around, looking for you. I'm glad to see you popping in, man, for sure. Thank you very much, man. So, anyways, with all that being said, it is still early. There's other things going on, but we got some people rocking in the house. Welcome, everybody. We got some things to talk about. We always have things to talk about. But we're going to say hello to our guest. Well, no, he's not even a guest. Like I said, he's part of the furniture. I said that last week. He's part of the furniture. He helps. He makes me laugh. I love that part. So, J Money, welcome, brother.
Thank you for having me on again, Tommy. I always love being here with you. It's fun.
Hell yeah, man. What you vaping on? Or you can't talk about it?
Just this one time. It's a NASA secret. But vaping on the Rebel with the EE, always with mid-screen coils with the Asgard 30. In that, I have Country Clouds. Yeah. Got the G-Class with the Asgard Mini. Looking super sexy. In that, I have Strawberry Jam Monster, the Barrage, and the Odin Mech. In that, I have Yogi, the Peanut Butter Banana Granola. And then I have the Vert with the Barrage with Kelly Kell stuff.
Yes, Kelly Kell stuff. That's a good name for it. Kelly Kell stuff. And I just had to fix my battery here. All right, man. Thank you very much. I see Dustin Stewardess. What is going on, my brother? Thank you for joining us. Again, welcome, everybody. I'll tell you what I'm vaping on. I'm vaping on a lot of stuff. No, I'm not. I can't talk about it. Yes, we are. We're here to talk about it. I got the AV Buster mod with Citadel on top. And in that, I got my everyday, all day, every day, my Dis 1, the best custard in America. And then this one here, I think it's called, I forget what it is. Batman did it, and I ended up falling in love with this fucking mod. I seen Batman do a thing on like about 3 years ago. It's like Vape One or something that's actually made this thing. It's only an 18650. But on top of that, I got the Peerless mod onto that. And in that, I got some DIY, and it's banana milk. And We're going to talk about that in another week or two. We're not going to talk about it tonight, though. I got my TVL with a nudge on top. And what's that?
It's a nice looking setup.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I like that. Thank you. Yeah. And then in that, I got my Strawberry Quick. And then the last thing, I got the V-God. This is the V2. I forget if it's called the Max or the V2 or whatever. I got the original one over there. But this is the Fat Boy one, but still an 18650. Heavy as fuck. And in that, I got some more DIY, which it's called Cream on the Peach. Cream on the Peach. And the name says it all. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? And so, again, everybody, welcome and thank you for joining us. We've got some things to talk about. And one thing that me and Jay Money were talking about before the show is some of the bullshit that's going around. And before I get into what Jay Money was, I have one that it's just been sticking in my craw a little bit. And how many of y'all have been hearing about, hang on, I'm fucking sweating like a stuffed pig up here. But yeah, all of a sudden we had humidity. We had a fucking storm last night, and then humidity came in behind it, man. It's like, fuck. Instant fucking ball soup. Yes, it is, Slave. Right under my name, Tommy V. Hey, Jim Bookie. But anyways, how many of you all heard about defunding the police? Put an X1 in the chat if y'all been hearing about defunding the police. I'm just curious because this is one of the things that's just been driving me nuts. And I think a lot of people are misguided when they're thinking about defunding the police.
Yeah. So Tommy, I'll send you the video here in a little while, but I actually seen something today about that. And people are taking this totally out of context. They're not saying disband the police. They're just saying stop funding, which I don't understand why the state would stop funding the police when they're here to protect.
Well,
the thing
of it is, it's not going to, you're not defunding the police. In the police department, station, barracks, there is different segments, like for like when you have to counseling, there is one that they have to train their police officers for, but there's an actual section that they actually get funding for that section. Okay. You're not going to lose the police. The police are getting paid to serve and protect. That is never going to change. That is always going to be there. But if you defund anything, you're defunding what is supporting to keep, even when the police get into a house that, God forbid, a child has been touched, that they have people that would be defunded, that would not be able to be there. And God forbid, if that is your child, that is where that's going to hit hard. So you can't be thinking about, because of all the shit that's been going on, you're never going to lose the police. The police are always going to be there. Nah, you're not going to lose the police. Nah, Josh, they're going to lose all the different supporting that is helping them, but you're still going to have your police. And once that starts happening, you're going to see a different type of police. I mean, you got to go and look at that video. I know what video you're talking about, but there is different sectors that get funded, but the police department is always going to be there.
You talking about the Vic? Pissed off Vic?
Yeah, I seen part of that too. Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I was going to see.
Well, that's what it comes down to, Tony. And Josh Rhodes, thank you for stopping by, my brother. It's been a minute. Chevy man.
But anytime you defund something, that means you're losing training.
And that's what Church just said. That's why I said you're gonna if you lose your police, you're gonna get a different kind of police. And Church just nailed it. You're gonna get military. And I don't know if you really want to live that. Truck and vapes in the house.
I grew up military, so shit.
I'm just saying, you know, that grass might sound and look a little bit greener, but you got to be careful for what you ask for, is where I'm going with that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And then, you know, and with everything that's going on, I don't know if I really want to touch on this subject in here. Maybe maybe I should go smoke a little bit more. But white privilege. Now, this is real again, but just hearing that white privilege.
That shit irritates the piss out of me, man.
But if you, I'm reading something else. I'm sorry. What was I talking about again? This is kicking my ass. Oh, the white privilege. Okay. Now, white privilege, trucking crew. White privilege. Again, that's a racist in itself. If you think about it, just like every life matters. I'm just going to say it that way. I'm not, and no colors involved because I don't see in color. First of all right. God forbid, but there is a lot of bad people out there. So, but there's still lines that were being crossed that should have never have happened in many other states that it should have never have happened. A lot of people, there's some people that died that should have never have happened. And it was a sad thing that what happened made this happen. God, I'm saying happen a lot, ain't I? But trying to avoid of saying it. But getting back to the white privilege. Now, if you watch the video that Jay Hayes put up, I believe he released it last night, a little short video. He touched on a lot of good points. And if you haven't seen it, go over and check it out. I don't have the link in, like I said, but he made a bunch of good points over there. But just hearing that, when you hear someone else, and then when you have someone of a different than you, I'm really trying to avoid saying anything because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings because we got so many people that are just got sandy vaginas that you say the wrong word and all hell breaks loose.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm trying to avoid and tiptoe around things. But when you have another person different than you saying, have you ever been judged? Well, that right there alone is a racist question. Okay? So it's a matter if I had a salty vagina that day, and when I was asked that, I mean, luckily that person that said that to me is a friend. I can consider him a friend. Like I said, I don't see in color, so it doesn't bother me. My wife is Puerto Rican. All lives matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Absolutely matters. Absolutely matters, J Money.
Oh, I got an echo on my phone.
I hear that. That's all right. So who cares? In any, you're exactly right there, Rob. Great Wabowski. You're exactly right. Salty pink taco does sound better, though. Yeah, that's true. You know, just a little salty. You know, like after they go pee once, it's okay. You know, I'm not saying like after they've been peeing all day, but like if they just go like get out of the shower, they might go pee once. That's okay. It's still fresh.
It's just a flavor saver.
That's it, man. You know, and tell them, don't wipe. I'll clean that up because then you end up with like toilet paper on your tongue and shit. You know, and you're like,
how does that happen to you? It's only happened to me once. It grossed me the fuck out.
It's happened to me a few times, and you're like, well, you're already in that mode now. Fuck it. Swallow it. Or just. But.
Look at my face is bright red. Fucking A. Just spit it out. Be fine. Move on. Be like,
move on. DP for your butthole. Oh, shit. But anyways, I mean, but this is how easy. But like I said, if you look up, go over and watch the video Jay was talking on. And like I said, and I'm not, I don't have anything bad against Jay. I mean, I just don't watch him. I mean, I watch him, but I mean, that's I don't really watch him, but I do. But when he had that one, I had to watch that. But he did touch on a lot of good points, and that really should. Blue waffles matter. To a point, yes. But definitely go over and check that out because he did make a lot of points. Mike Berg, what is happening, my brother? And because the meaning of what everybody's talking about, and then when they say white privilege or even WLM instead of the other one, two different meanings. If you just change those two words, like what Jay said, it really makes a lot of difference. And right, I don't discriminate. I just like everyone equally. That is so true. And if everybody just lived with that, we would all be a lot better off. And if you think about it, if we really want to get straight in this world, put earbuds in. You don't have to hear all the shit. You don't want to see the shit anymore? Shut off your TV. You'd be amazed how much better you feel, because that's what's they're all just trying to mold everybody. And that's why they keep on coming up with all these scare tactics, one after another. Don't you think there's some sort of directive here? If you think about it, I mean, if you can keep the herd, if you keep everybody herded together, it's easier to control them.
Quit being sheeple.
Right. Thank you. And that's what's happening. That's right, Juan. Hell yeah. But anyways,
So,
I didn't. Go ahead.
Like,
you go with it.
Well, like I was telling you before we came on, a couple things that I saw on Facebook today that kind of just disturbed me. And it was like a guy got arrested here in town. He had 16 DUIs, never been in prison before.
Yep.
Okay. And somebody had made the quote, "Why do you think that is?" And then some fucking douchebag puts white privilege. And I automatically laughed. And I said, well, it's funny. It just depends on who you are and who you know. It doesn't have to do with any privilege. It has to do with who you know and who you blow. If your family's well-to-do with the whole town and grew up with the whole town, and you live in a small town, that's small town politics. That's the way it is. It doesn't have shit to do with color. It has everything to do with who you know. And all I did was make the comment saying, funny, I got a DUI and did 6 years in prison, but this guy's still walking around on the streets. If it was me, if I had 16, I'd be buried under the prison.
Yep. Absolutely.
But I don't hold. Yeah, he got away with it. Good for him. Whatever. But that's 16 times he could have killed somebody.
Absolutely. Stevie J in the house. What is going on? He gave you a shout out there too, there, J Money.
Hey, Stevie J, what's up, brother? And so I don't really think it has to do with fucking white privilege, black privilege, brown privilege, green privilege. Has nothing to do with that. It's who you know and who you blow.
I really think you're exactly right. I think it really comes down to that.
Especially in small towns, Casper is one of the bigger towns in Wyoming, and I think we're like 52,000. So, and every town's 100 miles away from each other. So, it's one of those. It's that good old boy system, It will and it always will be until the ranchers, which will never give up their property because they're fucking millionaires off their land now. You put a fucking 4 or 5 cell towers out on your land, you don't have to work the rest of your life.
Right.
And but where you herd cattle or whatever you do, I don't know, man. And then the other one was the whole fucking NASCAR taking away the Confederate flag, and some dude chimed in on Joe's shit. This was on Joe's page, and said, "They're fucking racist traitors and fucking promoted slavery and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Oh, you must be from New York or something."
Well, I mean,
I just made the reply, "Kissed my fucking Dixie loving ass."
Yep. I mean, the iconic movie Gone with the Wind is gone bye-bye because there is some racial issues in there. But at that time back then, it should not have a reflection of what is now, because that is an iconic movie from that time. It is not relevant to today's standards. Why should that movie be taken out of what it has become?
You got to remember that movie was based on the 1800s, when life was like that. I don't know life like that.
I don't either, and that's just it.
I'm a third generation new to the United States. My granddad was born here. My mother was born here. I was born here. You know what I'm saying? Third generation from Sicily. My fucking folks didn't own any fucking slaves. But why should I be categorized with slave owners? Because I lived in this, I'm from the South. Makes no sense, man. Makes absolutely no sense. People are only going to fucking say what, how do I say this?
Jen Ryan, here's a big heart for you, baby. Go ahead, take it away.
The thing that I've lived my life by the most is you always embrace the things you fear. Because if you don't, the things that you fear are the things that will get you over.
Yeah. It's true.
So always embrace the things you fear. I mean, am I going to crawl up a skyscraper? Fuck no. I'm scared of heights like a bitch. I don't even want to come off the ground hardly.
I'm afraid of my cock. I'm going to embrace it right now. Sorry, the show's over, folks. Dave B.
But yeah, always embrace the things you fear. And a lot of people, just because they fear it, they throw fear out. And people feed off of it. Yep. And that's a sad part of reality.
And Stevie J just said it exactly right. They're rewriting history to fit the current narratives. 100% right, man.
Absolutely. There's a little town in Arkansas called Forest City. It was literally named after fucking Forrest Gump's shit was. That fucking forest. That city was named after him. There's a huge monument of him there. Now, do they tear that monument down because they were celebrating a Confederate, what they thought was a Confederate hero, or are they tear it down because it's a racist?
Right.
Either or, you can't change history by taking shit away. All it does is open the mind by seeing it and going, well, this motherfucker was in the KKK. He was stringing people up, fucking, and I don't want to live my life like that. So it's a constant reminder. But people are so afraid of constant reminders that they need to rip it down so it's out of sight, out of mind. Live my happy day life every day, every other day, And it's garbage, man. It's garbage.
It really is.
If you can't handle what happened fucking 100 years before you were born, sorry about your luck, fucking cream puff.
Yep. I mean, this started even last year when even Yankee Stadium, trying to think of the song, God bless. I'm trying to think of the lady that did it. She's done this for 100 years. This was an iconic song that she did it. And because one of her other songs on one of her albums, now this goes back to the 40s, had a racial thing into it. So they had to stop playing it at Yankee Stadium. Now they played it every game, 7th inning stretch, every home game for years. They had to stop playing it just because people had their own narrative and made them remove that.
Listen, I am not Christian
Kate
by any
Smith.
means.
That was it. Thank you, church.
I am not Christian by any means. My religion is Asatru. I follow the Norse gods. Thor, Odin, Balder, those type of guys. So to me, they can sing about God all they want. It makes no difference to me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't even offend me. Because all it does is show that they're proud of their spiritual leader. You know?
Right. And everybody should be proud of that, and nobody should have an issue with that. You know what I mean? If you're proud of what you do, it shouldn't reflect on, that person. You shouldn't, because if they're proud of what there is, it should not bother you, because, you know what I mean? It's just, but there's so many people that are just so self-centered that it has to be about me, 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 me.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing, if people would just let fucking shit go and quit getting involved in shit that doesn't even matter to them or affect their life, day-to-day life, then why comment? Keep your fucking nose on your face and move on through your day. But people are too busy about sticking their nose in other people's shit that they don't see past that.
Yep. And Hitman, you are 100% right. And Stevie J, he is fucking on fire tonight. The pyramids in Egypt were covered by the sand, and we forgot them for thousands of years. Take it away, and people forget. You are 100% right, man. Everything you've been putting out to you are 100%, man, for real. J Money is an atheist Viking and still keeps a few slaves in his basement. Don't believe a word he says. Dave B.
Yeah, my slaves are white, son.
Yes, son. Oh, this white. Ooh. I'm still getting my ass is fucking kicked, man.
Bro,
Holy cow.
I don't know if I should say this or not, man. I just got a message.
You did?
Yeah. And I don't know who knows of TVP, Mark Roberts.
I know him. I know who Mark is.
I guess he was out tonight and somebody torched his car.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, bro. I don't know if I should say nothing, Jordan.
So whatever you just heard, you did not hear.
Sorry,
don't worry.
bro.
Nobody watches this show anyways.
Fuck, man.
Exactly, Al Ben. Damn. Yeah, that's just stupid, man. I understand, but it's just all the shit's just got to stop. Oh, what's this? Hang on. I just got a message too. I have to watch. Yeah, I know you know that one. We'll finish that one later. Roast beef 2 for $6 matters. Yes, it does. Yeah, it's a little bit harder over there, man, it seems like.
Dude, I feel like a total douche now. I wish I wouldn't have said anything.
Damn. But like I said, nobody watches this show. We only have 30 people in chat, so you're all good. Usually you only get a couple hundred a week on each show. So nobody will see it. But breaking news, Trigger Point is set to report a vape reviewer whose car fucking Willow, man. I already told you about the roast beef. Replace the roast beef with bacon. My wife doesn't have roast beef. She has bacon strips. It's much better.
Dude, I feel fucking stupid now, dude.
Nah, man, it happens. Don't worry.
Well, I didn't tell it all, so I just told part of it.
You only told part of it. Still sucks, though.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, me and Mark's had our issues back in the day, but I would never wish that on anybody, man. That's fucking insane.
Exactly, Church. You're 100% right, man. There are too many people that have it too easy. They have too much time to worry about trivial shit that doesn't matter. Exactly, man. Vape Vassar, what is going on?
Give me 1 second, Tommy.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna talk to the crowd here. Torch. No, dude, I ain't touching that one. But Vape Vassar, your balls hurt. If you cup them, you can cradle them. But I mean, but if you can't, like if you're trying to drive, you're gonna have to get one of those. Well, actually, if you use one of your face masks, slide it up over each leg, and it'll kind of help cradle them there for you, so they won't hurt as much.
I could get my legs into the face mask. I'm 320.
Willow says, in fairness, people should always open with big news. Hey, don't say nothing. Not your fault. Absolutely, I agree. If they didn't want, they should have said it at the very beginning instead of after you. You know what I mean? We all make that mistake. I'm not pointing it out as a mistake, but we all as humans do make that mistake.
Well, I was being told out of confidence and didn't know. Yep. Until I already ripped it out of my mouth. I mean, and then I got the message back saying, "Don't say nothing, bro."
That should have been the first one. They should have put that in reverse.
Kind of late.
Don't say nothing, and then the second message.
But yeah, I mean, the person that told me, he knows that I won't never say anything.
Yep. And I do hear that is a thing. Free boxers matter. Hell yeah. Take it away, Willow. No, literally. Take it away, Willow. You watched the victim video? I don't understand that. What you're saying there, Vape Vassar.
So I don't know if I told you, Tommy, or not, but we are going live Tuesday night.
Awesome. What time?
Where?
I'm on Herb's time. The only real time, Eastern time.
5:30.
All right, sweet. I can at least catch a little bit of it. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's 3:30 my time as soon as I get off work. So
silence isn't cheap. Exactly, Stevie J. That was very rookie of you there, Willow, to be in top chat. Just saying.
Fuck, I'm always rookie.
Hell yeah.
I think I see J Money buying 3 boxers. For what? I buy a 3-pack of boxers.
See, they don't. I mean, I know everybody likes them. I'm good with them. They don't do anything for me.
I'm content with my Rebel. Yep. I don't need a boxer. I already had one.
And Jim Bookie, boxer in Dubai matters. I heard you got 2 of them, though. Someone does owe Willow a boxer. All right, I have to stand up, so my camera has to go off a second.
No dick flopping.
No dicks. No dicks.
Hell yeah, Rebels matter. Fucking love mine. Especially with that fucking yee chip in it. Yee. Fucking DNA.
Who else we got out there? Rebels matter. Yes, they do. Rebels are better than boxers without a doubt. Fuck that ginger fuckwhip, Dave B says. Hell yeah. I never do it. Stevie J, any show, the only thing I wear is the shirt in my headset. Got to let those
it's got fucking burnouts on it.
Dude, I had to get my cats, even their front paws are fucking declawed because they fucking, my balls are just hanging down. They're using them as a fucking boxing fucking bag.
Speed bag.
I'm not losing my channel.
Yeah, that's not smart.
A few people have seen me prove it offline, and but we won't go there. But yes, I think the last time I actually did clothes was about 4 years ago. I actually wore pants on one of my shows. It keeps everything flowing so well when you're just, you know what I mean? It just keeps everything very comfortable.
Dude, I've tried to sleep naked. I can't sleep naked. Especially with my creepy ass dog. Next thing you know, I'll wake up and he's fucking going to town on a sack, and it's not his.
But you know what? It's really cool. You know what I hate is when the cats, they start licking your balls because their tongues are like sandpaper. Do you ever feel a cat's tongue? And when you wake up and you're licking your balls, dude, they're like, fuck, dude, you're fucking making it irritate my fucking balls here. I got to work with these things in the sweat. Oh shit, Jennifer, I'm tucking. Well, I can't tuck it away right now, but I can't. It is kind of laying to the side. So does that count as it being put away? And my pistol is always loaded, just to let you know. It will shoot an eye out. It has been known to. A couple girls, they were all upset that when I fucking blew it on their face, but they were talking about wanting a baby shower, so I blew it on their face.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about the one girl I used to date? I always think she wanted me to stick it in her ear because every time I went to stick it in her mouth, she turned her head sideways. So I think she wanted me to stick it in her ear.
Oh shit! Every orifice
works for me, man. Fucking pop an eye out. I don't give a fuck. Skull fuck the bitch.
A skull. Skull fuck. Oh, buddy. You want your 5 minutes of fame, son? Come here.
Yes, it's about time. Yes,
Come here, Jack. Come here. Come here. Come here, you lazy fucker. Come here. Come on.
You're exactly right, Dave. You are 100% right.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's your 5 minutes of fame, son.
Hell yeah.
And
he's like, okay,
done.
I'm done. Got any bones for me, Dad?
No, he wants to play now.
Yep. That was like the other one when I got just before I came home. The little one. She kept on going in between my feet and everything. I'm like, baby, I got to go get upstairs. And she followed me halfway up the stairs before she turned around. He just wants you to keep on playing with him. I like this little setup, man. This is an older setup, this fucking AV Buster.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I got that Citadel on there. That fucking thing looks fucking sweet as tits, man.
Clean.
Yeah.
Super clean. I like that blue one you had going on.
The TVL or the... or this one?
No, the other one.
The TVL, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking super clean. I'm fucking OCD like that, man. I'm super like matchy, and I know Herb told me that the other day. He goes, "Dude, you're so fucking matchy. I don't understand." I'm like, I got to.
I literally have mods that people have never seen because I can't find an RDA that will match up to it. And when I say it has to match up, everything has to line up. I'm talking if you have a logo here, it has to line up. If it don't, the RDA does not sit on that fucking mod. Exactly.
Now watch this. Pull this off. Whoa. And pull this one off. Like I can switcheroo real quick.
I'm trying to reach some of my other mods over here because I don't want to stand up.
See? Tommy?
Yep. Hell yeah. That looks fucking sweet, man. Nice. That's badass with that black and that stainless like that. It looks fucking sweet.
Is that chrome drip yet?
But I mean, if I take my Keen, it's got the golem. Here's the golem here. There's where it says Keen. Everything has to line up.
Whoa, you got some super chat going on.
What's that?
You got some super chat going on.
Oh, holy shit. Alicia, thank you very much, baby. I appreciate that so much. And they're so much better when they're off, though. They feel so much better. I can't reach over there. I'm going to have to stand, so I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm kind of like that. My wife always says that because everything has to line up, or does it literally. I have 8 mechs over there that have no toppers onto them that I can't find anything that I like that goes onto them. Eventually, I find an RDA that'll fit onto it because I only use RDAs. Yes, I do, Willow.
Do you ever find yourself not tightening your RDA all the way down just to keep it lined up? Because
Nope.
I do that.
I don't. If it does, I go all the way down. If it does not line up, it does not get used on that device.
I go as far, I go down, but I won't tighten it. But I'll back it out like a half a turn just to line the fucking name up.
And you can always get those little spacers too, those little thin things. And what it does, it'll just adjust it. You're still bottoming out, but it doesn't allow to get that quarter turn. So it'll bring it over a little bit. So if you need it, you can get those little fine, they're almost like a wafer spacer into there. And they go right underneath the RDA.
I can't remember what mods. There was a few mods that came out with those. I can't even remember now. But
the Aura had that real thick one.
The Aura, that's the RDA by DJLSV Vapes, right?
DJLSV, yeah. It wasn't a bad mod, but I think it could have been a little bit. I think if it was advertised a little bit more.
See, well, you can't really see it because it's stainless. But
that's the Asgard.
Yeah, it's Asgard, but it's lined. Goddamn, can't even fucking. It's lined up with my screen.
It has to, man. You have to have everything lined up. Even this, it has the V-God here, and it has your thing here. But if you go around this side, it says Pulse, and right above it is, right below it is the V-God. Everything has to line up. Or like I said, I won't use it. It has to. I'm fucking retarded. My wife says that anyways.
Well, that's why I like this thing so much, is because I don't have to line shit up.
That's what's nice with the fucking, and that's what's nice with the Barrage, because there's no logo onto it whatsoever. So you can slide that around. And that's one of the things I like with the Vert too, because you can put your rings, and if they don't line up, you can turn those rings, you know what I mean, when you slide them back on there too. Bill Hubbard in the house. Bills are for life. What is going on, my brother? Thank you for joining us. If y'all want to see some content, I mean, I'm telling you, Bill Hubbard is the man. This man here, he puts out, if you guys are looking for, like, if you're tired of all the drama and you just want straight up content, check out Bill Hubbard for real.
But yeah, every time I take a mech into my the brick and mortar I go, and I always carry one of these two with the barrage on it, and they're like, "What's that fucking RDA? I've never seen that before." And I was like, "You're B&M. How haven't you seen that? Do you not keep new?"
And especially now, a lot of, I mean, well, I know it's been out almost a year now, but yeah. You'd be amazed that because of what is going on around here and all the people not sure, so many brick and mortars just don't have anything. They have more juice. I mean, they don't have like any kind of real devices that are up to date.
Well, it's funny because the one I go to, because the guy he's a mech head, and that's why I go there. But he always keeps super high end purges. Like he had that fucking brass squonker box, the king of the Hagerman fucking. It was like $500 for the fucking squonker box.
The Hagerman.
That's what he uses on a daily basis. He always runs series. So he's vaping fucking 0.4. You know, not pulling shit for volts, but he's blowing clouds like fucking no other. And I always come in there with my stuff, and he's like, "Dude, you vape hot, man." And I was like, "Not really." He's like, "What coils are in there?" It's like, point none of your business.
How many people out there buy from Giant Vapes?
Never heard of them.
Giant Vapes is a big supplier. They support all the conventions and stuff like that. This company here has bought. This guy is the one that bought. That's Abel. That bought Giant Vapes. And Vapor, a premium U.S. e-liquid, has agreed to acquire Giant Vapes, a major global e-commerce company. According to Avail, the acquisition would create a global omni-channel organization with a clear mission to bring value to customers wherever they choose to shop. This guy is going to have places over in the U.S. and all over. So take that for what it is.
He's trying to tackle the
hell
whole
yeah, Giant Condoms, Bill Hubbard. Fuck yeah.
So he's trying to corner the whole vaping market?
That's what it sounds like. And when I was given that information tonight, I'm like, isn't he buying into a dying market? You know what I mean? I mean, a friend of mine that sent that to me. And,
honestly, in my opinion, brick and mortars are a thing of the past. And it's only a short time before they die out, because online vaping gear, juice, whatever, you can buy it so much cheaper, like at half the price online, and buy it all day, every day. You know,
and a lot of people get free shipping.
Yeah, I go down there because I buy my cotton there, and he sells it at the same price he does. They do online, so. It's just easier for me when I need cotton to run down there and fucking pick it up and then come right back home, because it's only, quarter of a mile away.
Yeah. I think it would have been a great thing for a lot of these brick and mortars if they did a lot of that price matching, online price matching. Their sales, I mean, yeah, you're not having that higher price for your overhead, but if you're going to make a lot more sales if you can drive people in. Instead of them buying online that's local, they'll come to you if you're matching, internet prices.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A sale is a sale is a sale.
Because
You know,
like he does his own juice too, and fucking it's $13 for 30 mil.
can he talk about it?
I can be 100. I could buy 100 mil for $10.
Now on
Yeah,
his show,
Yeah,
he
I
can talk about it. Oh, very cool, man. That's important to be able to talk about it. Because if you have a juice and that you can't talk about, then I wouldn't even show it myself personally.
No, it's retarded. Why even mention it? Just move past
it. Stop. Shut up. Shout out to Joe.
That's why I said in the beginning, it's like, yeah, it's a NASA secret, but I'll tell you this time. It's you can't talk about it. Why mention it?
That's it, man. Why? Don't even show it. Don't mention it. Just vape it.
Just say I'm vaping
That
this.
sucks, Al. But Al, don't you DIY? Why am I getting loud? Is it me? Because maybe I'm not as in the same mindset as I was at the beginning of the show. But Al, don't you DIY? Because I think you can still get your concentrates there and possibly even one shots. Like I know if Liquid Barn and stuff does the one shots. I don't know if you can because you're not really buying the nicotine, so you might be able to get it that way. Yes, you do DIY. Okay, so you can still get your concentrates and whatnot, right? Cool. All right. So, but that's good for you. You know what I mean? And this is why I've been talking about couple different times over the shows that if you don't know how to DIY, it might be a good time to really get into it if you really want to stay vaping. And if you don't want to get into that DIY, get to know people that make DIY. You know what I mean? Because if it gets to a state where you're not going to be able to get anything, you better know someone. But don't tell everybody. Like I said before, when you were younger and you were buying, your other things not so legal on the street, you didn't tell everybody where you got it from. So handle it the same way. Dig Big Gang. What is happening, my brother Ryan? Thank you for stopping by, my brother. Hell yeah. I do have something I want to send you after Ryan. You and a few of the war pigs. My flowers that I send you guys. Hell yeah. I always send you flowers every day.
Heartful flowers.
Yeah, buddy. What motherfucker? Did it again. Feed dog in the house.
Hi, buddy. What are you doing?
I love flowers. I do too. I had some nice flowers today. Yes, I did.
Jack, look.
They should have probably called it like White Zombie or something instead of
White Rhino.
Because it does zombify you pretty good, man. Holy fuck.
You in the couch. When I talked to you earlier, I was like, you're in the flow.
Thank you very much, V-Dog. That's awesome, man. I appreciate that.
I haven't even bought any more since that last session because people were concerned about my health.
That's never going to hurt you, man.
I know, man. No one's ever seen me like that. So, it's. I was taking things a little overboard, I think.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Because I even talked to you a little bit. But you know what? You were on vacation that week.
Yeah, and I don't smoke a lot, so and I haven't smoked really in 3 or 4 years, and then fucking just to hit it hard with medicinal, it was just like instant retardation.
Yeah, it'll fuck you up, man.
But
Big Red.
It's all good.
And Bill Hubbard says he prefers a sober J Money.
Yeah.
We all do, but we still love him either way.
I watched a couple of the live shows that I was on. I was like laying over here going,
yeah.
But when I quit going to see my doctor, and my back was killing me so bad. I had to find something. I thought, well, fuck, I'll just buy some weed, see what it does. And it was making me sleep at night, and I liked it. But at the same time, it was like, I don't remember being high like this ever. It's like when you go from smoking weed every day to not smoking anything and then trying it again for 4 years later, it's like, or 4 to 6 years later, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. And Ryan Life says Tequila J Money is kind of fun too.
Yeah, I like tequila. I really do. It's the only thing I don't like about it is I can't go out in public and drink it, because I'll either end up in a fight
or you take all your clothes.
No, I don't take all my clothes off. I just drive 5,000 miles an hour down the highway and get pulled over and get a DUI. So
Bill Hubbard says tequila should come with a notepad attached to the bottle so you can write out apologies as you go.
I'm sorry, I'm drinking tequila tonight. But we have a couple liquor stores here in town that sell adult slushies, and they do a lime margarita that I really love, and I always get an extra shot of Patron in it and fucking.
That's what Alicia just mentioned. That's what Alicia just mentioned. Patron, man.
Yeah, that's my favorite tequila, Patron. I fucking can kill that shit like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah,
but
I remember that.
It's just one of those things. It's like, yeah, when I start drinking tequila, I want to get stupid. So,
see, I'm so thankful for THC. Like I said, I'm coming up on my 12 years of sobriety of alcohol. So, and coming up to 8 years on opiates free. So, and I'm thankful for THC and CBD to keep me that way. I'm never gonna. I'm always gonna be an alcoholic and a drug addict. I always will be, but I can control it with the CBD and the THC that keeps me balanced, and it really has. I mean, and I think a lot of that is because I've smoked THC since I was 9 years old. So I mean, and I'm 55. I mean, I've been rocking.
I grew up, it was in my house constantly as a kid. I started smoking young. I never even thought anything was wrong with it, because that's just, that's the way I grew up.
Thank you, Al.
And even to this day, it's like, I don't see nothing wrong with weed. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't see why it's a class 1 narcotic with heroin. It makes absolutely no sense.
Well, I mean, I convinced them enough that they gave me a prescription so I don't throw punch people. Diggy, what is happening? Between that and my Crohn's is what I used the THC for, because when my Crohn's flares up to when they actually gave me my prescription of getting the medicinal THC, I did a lot of self-management, and but they were constantly having to change my medicine almost every 6 months. And when my Crohn's acts up, I have IBS, but I also have the it's like, well, it is arthritis, but when it flares up and when it's crippling. I'm literally crawling around because I can't even stand up. And it's been 8 months since my last flare up. So there's something to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the way my back does me as well. There's sometimes I wake up in the morning and try to stand up and I can't. And I literally have to crawl to the bathroom before I piss myself.
Yep. And Big Red, hell yeah, man. Congratulations on that, brother. Benelli, my brother. We got War Pigs in the house. Hell yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm very thankful for the THC. And like I said, I tried a bunch of different CBD and I tried to vape and I was doing no good. About 9 months ago, you see him pop in the chat. Bout, taking a Bout. You see him out there. And he kind of guided me into getting into the CBD flower. And like I said, I tried a lot of CBD and I was like, nah, this ain't fucking working for me, And, but I started using the flower, and because I've smoked THC since I was 9 years old, the flower just felt more natural to me, and it has helped immensely. I mean, literally, I can function throughout the day now without having to use the THC throughout the day. I can use my CBD, and I have to do it as a flower. I can't take it in any other form. I hate it. Well, other than RSO. I love RSO, which is just where they compress everything. You can get it in THC and CBD. And but all you do is you take a toothpick and you drop that into the RSO, man. Suck on that toothpick. You're fine for a while, brother. For real, man.
Wow. I'm gonna have to check into that because my brick and mortar sells CBD and I just can't stand it. It tastes like shit.
That's what I'm saying. I hate the liquids. I don't even vape. I don't even like to vape THC. I mean, it's handy, but I don't like it. I'd rather fucking twist one up or throw one in one of my fucking water pipes. I'm good. You know what I mean? Or like I was telling you earlier, just take a fucking nugget and just fucking eat it because you get the benefits. When you eat it, it goes right into your blood system a lot faster as well also. And you get actually a lot more benefits, and your THC is much higher when you eat it because when you burn it, you're burning off a bunch of that. And you're not decarbonating it when you're smoking it. You're actually just burning it. So when you eat it, actually, it will affect you a lot better, and it will affect your whole body. You'll get a more euphoric feeling out of it.
Yeah, that's why I was telling you I'd rather eat edibles because, I mean, I'm to the point now where if I'm out in public, I don't want to reek like weed.
Yep.
And, because it's just one of those stigmas, that people fucking judge. Oh, look at he smells like a fucking skunk. He's been smoking pot. He's a fucking devil worshipper. Fucking perverts kids and he loves Satan. It's like I just
Willow and Willow said the same thing. Totally different and better high to eat it. Absolutely, way more. And like I said, it's such a euphoric feeling, man.
The body high is amazing.
Yes. Up with hope and down with dope. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, but that was a pretty picture I did send you, man. I mean, those two fucking buds alone, 14.3 grams for 2 buds.
Half ounce. That's crazy. When you told me fucking a half ounce, I was like, holy shit. Because you said 14 grams. I was like, what? I told you that earlier.
Yep.
Because I haven't had to use that kind of math in a long time.
Yeah, me too. I just do it for the taste and flavor. Absolutely. Nothing more than that. I swear. I promise. Yeah, I'm digging this fucking banana milk, man. Like I said, when I get everything all built, I'm going to send you over. So weed makes me crave blow. Actually, everything makes me crave blow. Me too.
Well, being a high schooler in the 80s, I did tons of blow. I like blow, but dude, I can't do it now.
The 80s were rough, man. I could put a napkin up. I did so much fucking coke up my nose, dude. You could fucking take a fucking napkin up one side and pull it out the other.
Yeah, there's no way I could do blow now. I'd be too paranoid.
Yeah. Dude, I'd be walking down the road and just fucking blood just start fucking pouring out my nose.
And I live in altitude, so that can't help either.
I love the smell of coke. Absolutely.
Especially that fucking abalone shell pearly fucking gates of death.
Yeah, see, Big Red with the RSO. Hell yeah, man. That's it. It's so nice. Same way. I like the heat not burn the THC flower. That's absolutely, man. Yeah, that's for damn sure. That's some good. That Kush is fire, man. Hell yeah.
I prefer sativas though, man, because I like the uppity high.
Yeah.
I don't want to be slammed to the ground because all I want to do is sleep and eat.
Yeah, see, I got some hybrid down that I picked up also today, and some other stuff. I mean, like I said, it was prescription day today because I had to reel up on all my stuff. So,
hey,
you weren't always a Girl Scout, Sin?
You should try that shit I was telling you about earlier. Those chews.
Yep, I'll definitely check that out when I go back down there.
They're fucking great. I'll send you a picture of what they look like.
Yeah,
here in a little bit.
I like IQOS. Heat not burn. I smell not snort. Hell yeah. And you are right there, Ryan. The hooker always tends to be at the drug dealer's house. That's for sure. Sin, I never knew that about you. I didn't know.
What'd you used to do, Carol?
I know. You still feeling anything now, Mama? Hey now. Damn right. I rolled up that memo and hit a line. Hell yeah. Yeah. Al. You know, there's some good shit out there now, but I'll tell you, I remember, well, I still get flashbacks from the LSD from the 70s. So that's why when I did that video with the ghost thing there, I literally called my buddy and I said, "Do you see this?" I said, "I just want to make sure I'm not having a flashback." He's like, "Slow down, let me see, and I showed him the picture of the little boy's face in that rock. And he's like, "No," he says, "I see it." I just want to make sure because every so often, out of random, I'll just fucking get a fucking twinge and I'll just start fucking tripping again, dude. So I have to question something sometimes.
Do you know what's weird that you say that, Tommy? Is sometimes at night when all the lights are off, I see random weird shit moving. And I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me. And the first thing, because I like watch a lot of fucking ghost shows and shit.
Yep.
I'm like, ghost? Am I fucking seeing shit? I don't know.
I've always seen orbs. Growing up, I always seen orbs. I never knew what they were until I started hearing that term like 20 years ago. But up to that, I've always seen orbs throughout my whole life. And I've actually have another one where we went to Radio City Music Hall, and I have another one where there's a random face that popped up that we had 4 ushers check the location. There was nothing there. And I'll show you. I'll send you that picture too.
So you know what's weird for me is like my grandmother died about 3 years ago, and every once in a while when I'm laying in bed and I can't sleep, I hear her call my name, and it's her voice. I know her voice. Me and my grandmother are very close, and it's weird because I freak out, and even my dog, he'll fucking jump up and look around, and he'll jump out of bed and he'll patrol the area and fucking he'll come back in and hop in and lay back down. But it's like I always hear her say, "Jordan." I'm like, what the fuck? She didn't die in this house. She died in another state.
See, we've had shit in this house that happened here because my wife's father passed away in this house. And we've literally, in the spare room, there's another TV for when the grandkids come, which used to be his room, but we've taken out everything and put all new furniture, everything in. And we've had it at 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, it's a 48-inch flat screen TV. Just randomly come on in the middle of the night. Here. You wake up, what the fuck? Nobody's in that room. TV came on, and then the dogs will be in there playing, and where his bed used to be against the wall over on the left-hand side, which is no longer there. The bed has been moved to the opposite side of the room. The dogs will always used to go and hang out with him and play with him and stuff. They sit right around where his bed was. Just randomly, they'll just lay and sit there where the bed was.
It's crazy because, like, also randomly, it's weird. Like, when I go to bed, my computer goes to sleep and the screen turns off. It's always on. And every once in a while, I'll wake up and the fucking screen is bright. And then I have another desktop right over here, and that will come on. And I never use that desktop. It hasn't been used in a year, and that will randomly come on. And that was my grandmother's computer.
Hey, Sin, do you want to come on? Sin's been drinking.
Tell her to come on.
Come on, Sin. I'll send you the link.
Here, let me get ready for her.
Fuck up. Wee.
Don't make me lick my eyebrows, girl.
You want me to send you the link? And where I don't have you on Facebook. How about Instagram?
I don't have her anywhere.
I always had. I think I had her on one other time, but Nikki sent her the link. Let me get the link anyways. OPK. What is OPK?
Other people's cock.
Hey now.
Other people's karaoke. I don't know.
Okay.
Not unless you meant OKP, which okay people. Son, what are you doing?
What is your? I know I have you, but I can't find you. What are you? You're at Sin N, or what is your on Instagram? There's a lot of sins. That's not it. Well, I could do that too. Found a Sin D. Hang on, I'll just drop it in the chat. What is that? Oh, you?
Yeah.
Just click the link there in chat, Sin, and that'll bring you right in.
Oh, I can't wait to taste that.
You'd end up with some Arby's on your screen. It is fucking hot as fuck up here, man. I don't know how the animals stay up here.
I think I'm fucking getting IBS, bro.
It's very possible, man.
My gut fucking kills me constantly now.
Do you drink a lot of milk products?
No, I don't drink milk at all.
Now, do you eat ice cream or anything? These are just some quick questions that might help you. Nothing with any kind of dairy.
Cheese.
Cheeses.
I don't
Do you
eat
eat a lot of cheese?
No.
But do you find when you have anything with like cheese, you have to go to the bathroom almost like within minutes after you have any kind of dairy product? No? Then that probably that might not be. You just might have just a little some gas going on down there. Oh, bag!
Dude, like I have like random weird stomach pains, and then I get super bloated, and then I can't piss. Damn. Sucks, bro.
What you need.
But the reason why I said that is I watched the IBS commercial, and I was like, I have all those symptoms.
That's like, don't look up your symptoms on WebMD because you'll be dying, dude, by the time you're done.
Yeah, I know.
I have that. It's me. I'm dying. Stop.
But I think I do, man, because I can shit 5 times a day and fucking it makes no difference. I still stay bloated.
It does suck getting old, man. You're exactly right, Al. Things that we did when we were younger and the shit that we ate, hell yeah, man.
Everything hurts now. Everything.
I think it was it might have been Diggy or maybe it might have been Ryan, but maybe it wasn't even one of them. But somebody says, you want to know how old you are? Go sit on the floor and get your ass back up. That'll tell you how old you are.
No, fuck that.
Think about how quick it was when you were in your 20s to what it is now. It ain't happening, man.
If I lay on the floor, I'm stuck there for at least 10 minutes.
Yeah, or you better be calling a fucking record service for my ass, man. Fuck yeah.
Boop, boop,
Here
boop.
we go.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, Mama.
I'm a little lit, so I'm not going to turn on my camera or anything. Well, security clearance and all. You know why I didn't turn on my camera.
No worries. That's fine, hon. I enjoy just you coming on. I'm so happy.
So how you guys doing tonight?
We're doing very, very good. How are you?
God.
I mean,
You're
you sound like
me. You have me cracking the fuck up.
Oh, Willow is a card, man. He's funny as hell.
Oh my god, I was fucking dying.
He's something else, man.
So let's see. Should I tell you what I'm vaping?
Yes, and drinking if you like.
Oh, okay. I'm drinking whiskey and apple soda. It's really good together.
Nice. Are you celebrating or just having a good time? Just like a relaxing?
Just relaxing. Just for whatever.
Nice.
I try not to drink too much because I come from a long, illustrious line of alcoholics, but I just felt like drinking something.
Why not?
Yeah, exactly. It's hot here and humid. I live like right by the beach. I think you know that though.
Yep.
Yep.
I do know that.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I need more whiskey. I'll be right back.
You do. Okay. I don't know why we're going that route. She's more than familiar with my work. Play with my emotions like that. Horrible. So, Willow, when are you going to come on? Because the last time I sent you a link, you got tied up. I'd like to have you come on one night and we can kick it, man. I know, man. You can bring a couple of more pigs on with you. I don't give a fuck.
Wasn't he supposed to come on with the alcohol?
I just got the damn bottle.
Trying to, but he got tied up doing something else, I think, and just couldn't make it that night.
All good, no worries.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Maybe we'll have him on our show.
There you go, man.
Who are we talking about? I missed it.
I was asking Willow because he was supposed to come on one other night when I had all the Outcasters come on the show, and he got tied up. But and
getting tied up is fun.
Yes, it is. And Labwork said there's nothing wrong with being a little lit up.
Yeah.
So,
I don't do it very often.
No.
If Will's willing to come on, we can get together and he can come on our show one time. It just doesn't make us no difference.
Right. That's just it, man. I mean,
as long as we keep it simple, all good.
That's the way I look at it, man. I just like to kick it with everybody. I don't have any issues with anybody. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know, I mean, I'm here just to have fun. And if you want to kick it with me, I'll kick it with you. You know, that's the way I look at it. I don't.
That's why when you ask me, I'm always like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll come. Fuck.
Yep.
I like being on with you. It's fun. It's
you don't take anything too seriously. Yeah. Yeah. It's just fun. Hi, Chevy Man. How are you? And hi, Labworks. I'm reading the chat here.
Yeah, that's why I was letting you catch up. So, what are you vaping on?
Oh. I cloned a commercial juice that I used to. It was like the last juice that I really bought called Vixen's Kiss by Pale Whale, and I finally cloned it. It's pretty good. I have the recipes on ELR and ATF.
I think I know I follow you on ELR. So
yeah, I follow you as well.
Yes, you do. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't follow me anywhere. I don't know where I'm going.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, that was a terrible joke.
Hell yeah, we'll definitely get you on another night, man. Like I said, I'm down with you to come on, and the same thing with you, Willow. He says he's down to go down on. He wants to go down on the Outcasters. Or wait a minute. Let me reread that. Wow, that's impressive.
Bow chicka wow wow. Get it. Get you some of that.
No, there's a few guys that I would love to have on, like Willow's one, Diggy, Ryan Life, Bert. We'd like to have all those guys on eventually.
Hell yeah.
And
nice.
We'd be more than willing to go on their shows as well. Like I said, I was on Liv's show last night, and people were saying, I thought you were Truckins' boy. I was like, their shit is their shit. Has nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Right.
Just because I'm friends with somebody doesn't mean I can't be friends with somebody else.
Uh-huh.
Ain't my fucking business. Ain't my fucking
Ain't my
game.
monkeys. Ain't my circus, man.
That's right, man.
Now, I don't care. I don't play bullshit, and I don't pick sides, and I don't pick favorites.
Yep, me either.
No,
So-
that's what I mean. And people that I've talked to that have questioned me, I stay in my lane, man. That's the way it is. You mess with me, I mess with you. But if you fuck me, fuck you. It's that simple.
Yeah, but sometimes fucking is good, Tommy. Come on.
Well, Sin, I didn't say you. I'm saying.
Sorry, I'm coming off like a giant perv. You know,
no,
but in the audience, but
if that was to happen, I would back too. Very, very long time.
Yeah, and that's the way we are. We're not trying to start shit between people. We're just trying to talk about the shit that we see daily. It doesn't make a difference of.
I'm just trying to
It
laugh.
has to do with random shit like tonight with the fucking white privileged and the other shit we were talking about. It has nothing to do. It's just a matter to do with life in general. And if you bring shit to our channel, keep it in chat. I don't give a fuck what you say in chat. Makes me no difference. Don't bring that shit on my show. That's all I.
Oh no,
that's
you
all
did.
I ask. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Yeah.
I don't want drama. Dude.
Neutral party here on Switzerland.
Yeah,
that's just it. And so we never did finish what you were vaping on there, hon.
Yeah. So Vixen's Kiss. It's a clone of Vixen's Kiss. I named
What
it
is the
Vixen's
profile?
Lips. It's mixed berries.
Nice.
Yeah.
Take care, Dave B. I appreciate it, man.
It's raspberry, blueberry, strawberry, and there's one more berry. What else did I put in there? I think bilberry. Maybe not. I have a bunch of different versions of it because it took me a minute to clone it.
Now, are you? What blueberry are you using? VSO?
I have a version with VSO and I have a version with inquire. I think
How
I like
the VSO. I
it's
haven't
good.
tried.
It doesn't fade, right? So, you remember the Link vapes?
Yep.
So, his favorite profile to vape was blueberries and cream, right? So I got together a pretty decent one, right? And I sent it to him and I didn't put the inquire in it when I sent it to him. And this is way before the VSO blueberry ever existed, and the blueberries all faded out, right? And I'm just like, oh fuck me running, right? So, blueberries are notorious for fading. right?
Yep.
When you put them in there to steep, right? And when you mix creams with it, with a fruit or just anything, they pretty much need a steep. And I mix Max VG, so it definitely needs a steep, right?
Yep.
So VSO blueberry is the only one that really tastes like a real blueberry and doesn't fade at the same time. Inawera is weird.
Yeah. It reminds me of fucking Hennessy.
Did you vape some of that?
Hennessy? No. It's
No. VSO.
Water.
Oh, gotcha.
VSO.
Oh, the name. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait a minute. Sorry, you didn't share the train, the ticket to the train that your thoughts were on. You gotta let everybody else get on, brother.
My mom's everywhere. And I let a squeaker out, and then
I didn't realize
his new song. So
okay. Please let your son. Please let your son go down on me. But I didn't realize you use. I tried a bunch of different. I mean, I changed a bunch of my recipes because I was using Max VG, but some of my percentages are so low that I was like 91% VG. It was like so thick. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't use pods. I vape exclusively RDAs, and I have sensitivity to PG.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, I use only RDAs. That's all I ever use.
Yep.
I mean, even my squonkers, what I take to work, I don't.
Yeah.
And so I've cut it back.
Dave. Okay, I'll do a shot, Dave. Just
There
for
you
you.
go.
I drip at work.
I live that squonk life, except for the Dreamer that Herb gave me, which I adore.
Yep. I like I said, I'm not a big fan of PG in itself, but
it gives me a headache.
It kind of burns, and I mean my throat. But I'm
not big on the throat either.
85-15 is almost. I mean, some of mine are like 87-13, and I mean because I do use. I mean, I try not to go too high on my percentages, other flavors, because then they kind of bleach themselves out as well. Also,
it depends, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do a shot. Okay, because they're going shot. Okay, you guys, here we go. Chug, chug, chug. Woof. Yeah. Ha! That was brutal. A little Jack Daniels right to the cortex.
Mm.
Now I need a vape.
And Ryan Life said X1 equals one shot, and he started with the X1. So.
I already did a shot. Okay. I'm not trying to get all shit faced here. Dave, say Jack, you hush.
I'm about to grab a cup.
Jen Ryan, there you go.
Oh, come on, y'all. Then you guys got to drink with me.
You're getting some X1s out there now.
Holy shit, you guys. What are you trying to kill me? No, just listen to her make a fool out of herself. That's all.
But yeah, that was the issue I was having, is that I'm not a fan of PG either, but it was just so heavy. I was having problems with mixing and my steeping times because of being so heavy. So
how are you mixing it? Do you have a little mixer? Like I have one of those magnetic stirrers.
I have one of those just actual hand thing with the little wire thing on the bottom of it.
Oh, no. You don't want to use those. Those you lose flavor molecules doing it that way.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. You need like so they sell them for like $25 on I mean you could do that, right? But the traditional mixing lore says don't use those, right? Because it puts too many bubbles in it.
Yep.
And don't do the hot water bath, take the lid off, and steep. Bad, right? Leave the lid on. So basically what I do before I mix is I warm up the VG, right? I sit it in a bath of hot water.
Yep.
So it's like not so hard to pour, and I let my nicotine is even in VG. So everything.
Yeah, and all my nicotine is all VG as well. Yeah. Also.
Jen Bryan, you're a bad influence, girl. How about you drink with me?
Come on, Jen. You can come on too, Jen.
I like Jen. She's fun.
Yeah, I miss her. I used to, when I used to Keen. That's a nice mod. I showed you one earlier. I have another one over there too. I'm a fan, dude. Nice. Is that for me?
I don't care for it.
Really?
Really? I heard they were all bad. That's really nice.
Is that a brass one?
My
button gets so hot, it fucking feels like it's electrocuting.
My button gets so hot. Never mind. I won't go there.
Yeah, man. It's a piece of junk. And I fucking tried to get a hold of Stan and if I could send him my switch and send me a new one.
Is that a brass or a stainless? Is that the brass one?
It's the not the Cerakote, but the electroplated silver.
It looks really nice.
I know.
I tried to like I said, I tried to reach out to Stan and see if I could get a new switch from him, and he basically shined me on. So, fuck him.
Damn, dude.
Damn.
That's
maybe
awesome
he's just a little busy or something. He's not usually like that.
That's sweet.
People
Stacks are coming for the Torrens. Hell yeah.
That's really nice.
It's number 103.
That's really nice. He'll give you a switch. He's probably just busy. Or you might have to lay out some dough.
5 times, bro. 5 times.
That's nice.
So it just sits there and collects dust because it's garbage, in my opinion. And I'll never buy anything of his again.
I love my Dreamer. I wanted one of those for so long. And
my key is a high number.
While he's buying high-end shit with your money, fucking, he won't even reply to a message about switching a button.
That's shitty. But I don't know. He gets kind of busy.
Another chance.
I was gonna say I wouldn't give up on him. Stan's a pretty stand-up guy. He really is. I mean, he's always been really good. He really has. I would give him another shout out. I would really definitely give him a shout out because he's usually a pretty stand-up dude.
Yeah, don't write him off yet. Give him another shot.
We got to remember that's number 103, so that's been at least over a year.
Yeah, because mine's 1328.
Well, how long into its lifespan did that happen?
Immediately.
Damn, dude. Why didn't you just RMA the thing?
I clean the contacts. It'll fire a couple times without getting hot, and then it fucking goes instantly hot. Feels like it's electrocuting shit. Like you can feel the battery current coming to your finger.
Damn. I know a dude that fixes those. If nothing else,
There you go. Rigor Mortis put out their J Money. Rigor Mortis said if he don't hit you up, hit up Tines Vape directly and they'll take care of you. No joke. Speaking from experience. Hell yeah.
Cool.
And then Willow said he'll get with him too.
Jen, shh. Jen's going, more.
Like, it was a legit concern, and I didn't, because it started scaring me, so I fucking would twitch. As soon as my finger got like a...
Oh, yeah, you don't fuck around with that shit.
I ripped the battery out, and it was cold to the touch. So it's definitely not the battery. It's in the fucking switch. The switch is shit.
And then Willow says he sees him on a daily, so definitely
cool, Willow.
You'll get it straightened up. That's a good mod. Willow's a good guy, and like even Rigor Mortis said, if you can't, just get hold of Tines Vape, they'll take care of you.
When it wasn't doing that shit, I liked it. Don't get me wrong, it's super comfortable in the hand. It's fucking, it is what it is, but I would figure if you had a legit concern, you went to the source, because I heard that he answers everybody. I fucking did it on Instagram, Facebook, I messaged him 5 times, man. No response.
Wow. How long ago was that?
Right after I got it.
Maybe he was super busy or something. Just give him another shot. Don't be all bitter yet.
No, I'm not bitter. I just won't use it.
And Willow said, if all else fails, he's got an extra. That's the same color. I'll send you mine and grab one off in him later. Either way, we'll get you squared away. Very cool, Willow.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate that. You don't have to do that. It's not like I wanted to return it. I just wanted to switch the switch,
Yep.
or
And
change
then
the switch.
And Dave Satek said Stan will tell you the same. Contact Times Vape on IG. He only gets what is sent to him for sale. So Times Vape will be able to replace it too. So between Willow and let's get a hold of Times Vape, it'll be taken care of. And like I said, Stan he does get busy. I mean, yeah, I know he does a lot of the high end stuff, but he is constantly rocking, man. You know what I mean? He's a hustler.
I get it 100%. I really do. But I don't feel safe using it, so I don't use it.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either. Just the company is a good way to go.
Especially the way I vape, there's no way I would feel safe.
Frybarbecue.
And Jen Ryan is correct there, and you did say give him another shot. So you really technically did say you wanted to take another shot. So fucking baby,
get me shit faced, man.
And Great he said when the paint started coming off the Dreamer in days of having it, Times Vape had a new one on its way to me within a week. Cut out the middleman. I'll definitely hook you up.
Yeah, I've always heard they had really good customer service. So I'm shocked, actually.
And they always remark on every picture because I have a bunch of Times Vapes products because I like their products. I mean, I got 3 Dreamers, 2 Keens. I got a what is that fucking thing? It's the Priest or whatever it is. I forget the name of it. And
why do you need so many damn mods, dude?
Sin, you don't even want to know how many mechs I have. I have 77 mechanical mods alone.
Is it a dick thing or what?
It's kind of a dick thing.
Okay.
But
I think I get it.
But it's also because when I smoked for well over 40 years, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I was smoking 2.5 packs of cigarettes a day. When I started vaping, every month or every couple of months, I bought myself something, okay? And I have regulated mods. I have 122 regulated mods.
Holy fuck, dude!
I have a wall that's all it is over there.
You're as bad as I am with the fucking concentrates. Me and my 800 concentrates now.
But and I will never get rid of. I mean, all my mechanicals, my wife knows that she's got numbers to people to sell for certain mods, but if they buy the whole lot, there's enough here that will take care of my funeral, her to be able to go on her, to go to Florida or wherever she wants to go for, a while. There'll be enough. If she just sells just the mechanical mods, she could probably walk away with probably close. I mean, even at that price, probably around $25,000. So that should be enough to bury me.
Holy fuck, dude!
That's the thing. You can buy something totally shipped out for $50. If you buy a fucking piece of fucking brass or copper, and it's fucking $400. It makes no sense.
But I mean, like I said, I look at them and they tell me my story. When I look at that wall, and like I said, they sit there and they always will be there. But that explains my whole journey from where I started and how I upgraded myself throughout my whole journey. But like I said, every month or every couple of months, I always bought myself something as a reward for me not smoking. And what I was smoking 2.5 packs of cigarettes a day after a month or 2 months, I had enough money to buy, $300-$400 for a mech,
Yep.
But
go ahead.
Do you find yourself now? Because I find let me say it. I find myself now that I give more away than I keep.
Well, you don't even want to know. I mean, when I was doing a lot of reviews, everything that I got for reviews on any device, I gave away. Like I said, everything that I have on the wall is what I personally bought. Anything that I got as a review, I gave away to someone.
I should at least have over 100 mods, and I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I have like 12 now.
Wow.
Because
you don't like a lot of clutter?
No. It's just one of those things where if somebody needs something and it's going to suit them better than it's suiting me, why not give it to them? I got my purpose out of it. If it helps somebody else in their fucking vaping journeys, so be it. I don't give a fuck. Money doesn't mean shit to me. I'll set my shit on fire and be broke. I really don't. Because
So
easy come, easy go.
So Chevy Man goes, what happens when you hang around fresh? Then yeah, you get 800 fucking concentrates. That's what happens.
Yeah, it's exactly. Like 4 months ago, I had a person offer me $850 for my Manhattan. I have an original Manhattan. It's 7 years old.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a mechanical mod.
I'm not cool enough, I guess.
I don't know if you remember when this first came out. AV came out with this, and then this is when Twisted 420 and a bunch of them came out with FU Hatton because they were calling this as a pipe bomb. So it had a very short life as it is, so there wasn't a real lot of the original Manhattans that were done before the FU Hattons came, and then there was version 1s and 2s. I was offered $850 for it because I still have all the numbers. I have all the case. I have all the pins, everything that are still with that. And I went, no, that's my baby. That's my very first mechanical mod I ever bought. I bought it for $350, my very first mechanical mod. I just got into it, and I said, I'm figuring this out. And that's my baby.
My whole thing is I don't want to have an insurance policy on my goddamn mod. I don't want to have to, because I'm clumsy as fuck, okay? I walk into walls. It's true. I admit this freely. I have bruises usually on my shins because I'm walking into shit. And I drop stuff. I don't want to feel like my heart is broken or, I wasted a bunch of money if I drop one of my mods.
Yeah, but you see, that's the beauty part of mechanical mods. There's nothing that's going to break.
Yeah, but you might dent it or scratch it or something.
Yeah, you could.
That would piss me right off.
That's a very good possibility, but I have them. They're all, like I said, they have their own case that they all sit into, so they can't tip over.
Yeah, I'm not down with the whole library thing. I'm actually going to stop myself from buying any more concentrates. I got to use some of that shit up, I'm kind of pissed at myself.
What's the best mechanical mod you've ever used?
What's the best mechanical mod I've ever used?
Your favorite.
And the worst.
Okay, my favorite, I would still have to say, is because it is my first love, is my Manhattan.
Okay,
but
take that one out of the running, though.
Okay, so if I was to use a mech, the one I use every day is my Vert. I grab that automatically.
Huh, interesting.
And the second one after that will be my Torrent, the Torrent Max. I have the other Torrent also, which I love, but the next one would be my Torrent Max. That just hits like a ton of bricks, man. And I build none of your business low also, and Jay knows that. And so you know what I mean. So I won't mess with clones. I started out with clones, and that's how I got into. After I was buying them, I tried them out, and then I would buy the authentics. But I wouldn't, now I wouldn't recommend anybody. There are too many authentics that are cheap.
Yep.
Now
yeah,
you don't
come way down.
You don't have to buy clones. But my worst mechanical mod, God, I would have to say,
one.
Yeah, I know there was one. It was probably, I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's I want to say it was the King mod. I don't know if you guys even remember it. It had the regular steel shaft, but it had like two nuts on the bottom of it. And it was an older one. It's probably about 7 years old. And I want to say Stingray was not a bad mod at all, man. I have a Stingray right over there. I have the copper one. Michael Hermick, what is happening? I want to say that was the one. That was the King mod, and it looked nice, but it was just very. It was stainless, and that's another thing. I only have a couple stainless mods. This is probably one of my favorite stainless mods, which is my AV Buster. But other than that, that's because I just like it just disappears, you know. And other than that, which RDA have you been eyeing up now? I have a lot of RDAs, but if I still got to get an Asgard 30. I always say Asgard instead of an Asgard.
You need an Asgard?
Yeah, but I want to get both the 28 and the 30. I think it's 26 and the 30. I think it is the
25
small
and 30.
25 and 30. But I want to get them both, and that's other than that, I'm really
go 31st.
There's really not anything that's like blowing my doors away for RDAs, and I only like RDAs. You know what I mean?
A 30.
Nice, Jennifer.
I don't know about that. 30 is huge.
Yeah, but a 30 would look really good on like that Keen.
I only vape single coil though. I don't like dual coil. I feel like a lamer when I try and put it in there. Like,
yeah, look at that 30. It's no good on that fucking mod.
Yeah. Jennifer, how you liking that? She just finally got her first mech, which is the Vert. And I would recommend the Vert absolutely as anybody's first because it's got your constant contact. It's got your liner in the whose microphone is doing that? Is it me?
No, it was mine. I don't know. It just another panel came to life. I just killed it.
Oh, okay. And it's got that liner inside of it. So if it's your battery has any kind of rip, you shouldn't be using it. But if you do, you're covered. Yeah, the coil turn is RDA is another solid one, and that Rye RDA. I've seen that. I got to get that. I want to get my hands onto it. I keep on saying it. I just haven't. I'm procrastinating on that one, but I still want to get it. Maybe I'll hold off. I don't know, but I will be getting that. Yeah, the RDA for vaping. I've heard a lot of people say that one was good too. I don't have that one either, but like I said, it just hasn't been anything that's just been like lighting me up.
Here's the thing that I thought. I thought all RDAs were for vaping, so
it's true.
just putting it out there. But, so, like, my favorite mech that I have, to be honest, is this fucking beast of a fucking thing, and I'm not even using it right now, but it is actually my favorite fucking mech. It's the Purge B2BV4 with a silver contact in it. Fucking thing is beyond insane. It's just so heavy. I don't really like to fucking use it a lot. Other than that, I use the Vert and the Odin nonstop. One's a 21-700, one's a 26-650.
Yep.
18-650. Even with an 18-650 battery, that fucking Odin hits like a beast. The worst mechanical mod that I've ever tried, and anybody can say whatever they want to, but the slam piece is the biggest piece of shit that's ever hit the market. That thing, if you don't get it fucking the cup right, you're never going to get a hit.
You'll never get
it. Always constantly adjusting the fucking cup because it moves when it shakes.
Are you wearing a cup?
Shit.
It was there. I had to.
Close behind it is the Purge Viper. That thing is garbage.
And Dave Satek says if you think the B2B V2 hits hard, you need the Silencer X. That's what didn't Trucking just get the silencer?
Before with silver contacts. It don't have the constant contact. It has a silver contact.
Nice there, Rob. He has He's loving the RDA vape, and he the second one. Nice.
And as far as RDAs go, I'm a drop guy. I love the drop. So
A lot of people love that
that's
one.
always going to be one of my favorite RDAs of all time. But the Asgard 30 kills, fucking kills everything. You can't beat the flavor. Once you learn how to build it, you don't get no. Because like I had to help Deb 22. She's like, I get fucking nasty spit back. It burns my mouth. I had to show her how to line her coils up. And
so you don't like hot liquid in your mouth there, Deb?
No hot juice in your mouth, huh? Just spitters or quitters.
I like a little spit back, but as long as it's not burning in the back of my throat, I don't give a fuck, you know. But
check out this RDA. Here's the Golem. It's got two. Look at the size of those holes. There's two 10-millimeter holes on each side. That's big air, baby. That's big air.
There are so many jokes in that sentence. I had to stop myself.
You know, for a single photo go, I think Reload S, Reload
Recurve.
S.
I love my recurve still.
Just by a hair, but the Barrage is the best all around single RDA, single coil RDA. The Reload S like a better flavor, but do you spend $70 for a little bit of better flavor, or do you spend $30 and get a good solid all around RDA?
Exactly.
That's the difference.
I got my Barrage for like $20, man. On sale. It was awesome.
Yeah, I got two Barrages. I got a black and stainless.
Yeah, me too. And I got mine free, so I ain't gonna complain.
I always get the rainbow one. Because they're pretty.
Like 5 or 6. I kept 2 and I sent the rest around the world.
Truck and Jay Honey.
And Truck and Bait is lighting you up, man.
I'm calling you Jay Honey.
Saying, hey, Jay Honey, Mike Fade's products matter. Jay Honey, yo, Jay Honey.
Talk.
The stupidest piece of hardware I've ever owned, hands down, was that turbo RDA, the one that goes with the little fan.
Yeah,
in it.
It had that little whistle thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that
was so fucking dumb.
That was the worst idea, man. Oh my god!
I just wanted to try it for the novelty, and it was pretty shitty.
You had to. I think we all did, just for the novelty, and then give it away.
I think I have it somewhere. So stupid.
That was so. It really was. It was so stupid.
I can't believe I spent money on that piece of shit.
You should have known when it had spinners in it. It was a gimmick.
I had to, though.
But yeah, that was the reason why I got it, because I wanted to hear the kazoo myself before I just wanted to jump on that wagon. It didn't sound like a little kazoo.
Yep. Yeah, I still have it somewhere. That's one I am too embarrassed to give away.
So tell me, what's your favorite regulated mod?
Regulated mod. Now, I want to show you something. Hang on, I got to show my camera.
Ruh-roh. Are you going to get up, Tommy? Are you going to flash us?
Yeah, his dick's going to be flopping.
All righty. Everybody, hold on. Oh, he went away. He's cheating. Damn it. Okay, time for another shot? Shot. Okay, I think so.
Are you ready? Because let me go get one. I'll go
Okay.
get one too.
Okay, I will entertain the peoples while you guys are doing your thing. Hi, peoples. How's everybody doing? I myself am getting hammered. I'm a little bit lit, just so y'all know. If you didn't know, couldn't tell, and whatnot. Oh, look, there's your dog is so cute.
I only have one shot left, so.
That's all right. We'll do this.
2 shots. Who, my dog?
Yeah, your dog is cute. Yeah, yours. J Money.
So I would have to say my 2 favorite mods. There's 2. Let's see if anybody remembers what this mod is here. It was only a 30 watt. It was only my very first DNA. This thing is over 7 years old.
Wow.
And my favorite regulated mod, believe it or not, is my Pulse. The one that my Pulse Duel is my favorite squawker. I have over 75,000 puffs on that.
Damn.
And it's still going strong.
See, I love my topside. Sorry.
And I mean, and that's one of my work mods. So that gets a beating. It bounces off my trucks, it falls on the floor, and that thing just keeps on going. It's better than a Timex watch. It just keeps on going.
Wow. I would not have thought that you would like that the best.
I'm just saying, but this is my favorite mod, and again, there's a story to this mod here. And my overall, that one, it's like I said. I mean, I've had it for over 2 years, and I use that every day. I mean, literally, it is fallen. If you look at it, the plastic is broken on the one side. It's all scratched and beat up. Where
it's got battle scars.
It's got a lot of battle scars, but the door stays closed and it works.
Nice.
Wait till I show you this mod.
Yes, Hannah mods. That's Strucken.
So I have 2 regulated. Okay, this is my first regulated that I more than anything, and the reason why I'm not using it is because they don't make them anymore, and fucking damn. And that's this.
Damn, dude. It's got no more scars on it.
Yeah.
That's what my pulse is like, for real.
Actually, what's that fucking noise?
I muted you for a minute there, said you were scratchy.
Herb sent me his because my contacts were getting sticky, like there was juice in it or something. Sometimes it would read the batteries and sometimes it wouldn't. And her, well, I don't use mine, and I know you want that part. I know you'll use it, so fucking, I'll send you mine. And I was like, no, don't do that, because Herb's actually the one that turned me on to that, and that's the GTS V Boy 200 Yeehee 500 SX.
Yep.
And that's where my love for Yeehee chips is that mod. And then my second all-time favorite, and fucking, I wish I could find another one, but they don't make these anymore, and they're hard to come by, is the SX Mini G-Class Yeehee 550J chip. I'm really starting to love my fucking Rebel because it has the 486 J Yeehee chip in it, so it's one of those things, you know. It's like you have people that like Yeehee products, and you have people that like DNA products. But
Right.
I prefer, and I've had both, and I prefer the Yeehee over the DNA. They fire lower, they're more consistent. The longevity of them is killer. You know, DNA seems to crap out after about a year, and then you have to buy a new mod. Ain't no telling how long Herb's had that. At least I've known Herb 3 or 4 years. He's had that the whole time I've known him. I've had it for about a year, so 3 years, 4 years in, it's still running strong. But my DNA boxer just shit on me big time, and it was sad. That's a shit ton of money just to cough out for a fucking mod that lasted maybe a year and a half.
Yeah. That. And there we go. Wife is texting me. Gonna have to go back. She's getting ready to go on our lunch, so we're gonna have.
Okay, well, let's do our shot. Quick, J Money.
Yes. Shot. There, go.
Are you outside?
Ha!
Sounds like wind.
It does.
My air conditioner's off, so it's not me. I turned it off because I figured it was making scratchy noises. Whoo!
All right. Well, we all know where we can find each other. Make sure you all tune in tomorrow night, and it'll be time with Chilling with Tom and Friends. I want to thank each and every one of you guys. Truly, I tell you that all the time. You guys is what really helps make this show, all the shows, whether it's mine, whether it's on J Money's channel, or if it's on Willow's channel, or if it's on Truckin's. The chat is what really makes these shows go, for real, man. We're up here just talking, but most of the time, it's always a blast. I love it.
Always, yeah.
So I want to thank each and every one of you guys, man, for real. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. So with all that being said, I'm gonna say, J Money, Sin, thank you very much. Sin, really, thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope we can do this again. I truly do. If you want to get drunk another time and come on, you're more than welcome. So why don't we just grab a vape and we can bounce out of here? All Gary, right. My brother, my nephew, actually, what is happening, man? All right, everybody. Remember, educate, advocate, masturbate, ejaculate. Love y'all. Bye.